Hello everybody, it's Chrissy Sawyer here once again for the collective, and I come in deep gratitude today. You helped me reach 100 subscribers, and that's come from just in a moment in time. I seem to have been on YouTube forever, and switching to these readings has helped the channel to blossom. I am so grateful because you've done it with your likes and your subscribes and your shares and your beautiful comments. And I was reading through your comments the other day, and you're actually chatting with one another, and my heart melted. I can't tell you the joy that I'm experiencing on this channel. And so what I'd like to do is a collective reading with no real agenda. I know it's the new moon in Pisces tomorrow, 13th. And so we're in, there seems to be a collective rebirth going on, which is being preceded with its equal and opposite heaviness, sorting through, doing personal evaluations, lots of self-auditing, people diving deep into their shadow. There's some awesome work going on because you can all sense what's coming. There's a fantastic energy coming in, and Aries is going to take our hand and lead us forward. So as I'm shuffling the cards, and this is just gorgeous. This is gorgeous. 8 is growth and success and abundance, and with the word surge, it's just like that's exactly what this channel has done in no time at all. So, and it's done that because you're curious and I'm curious. I was curious what would happen if I started doing horoscopes, and wow. So yeah, curiosity. So let's start and pull some cards and see what story emerges for you beautiful people. So let's bring some messages in, please, for the collective. Whatever needs to come through. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And that. Never. Oh, God, that's such a fantastic acknowledgement, validation of everything I've just said. So this is just the precursor. Well done to all of you who are taking ownership of your internal landscape, who are sitting still, becoming quiet, going within, and letting go and transforming and transmuting what you know has been holding you back. Dreaming the new life into being and becoming a dreamer, inner dream world energy to travel the inner landscape. It's here. That's April. Clarifying what serves you and what doesn't serve you. Supported by the King of Hearts, the healer energy. And the healer is in us all. We can all heal ourselves. Right. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful message. Okay. Let's keep it coming. Let's keep it coming, please, to see what comes. I don't know which word I'm hearing. Insubordinate. Well, that's interesting. Okay. As this card popped out, I thought I heard subordinate, and then it became insubordinate. The absolute refusal to further subjugate yourself to a system that will not that wants to stymie, that is set up to test us. It's set up to test our resolve. Okay, I'm just lifting the vibration on that statement. And a system that's set up to test our resolve to rise like this is Fool energy. It's Aries. It's coming. It's coming. This is new energy. So becoming insubordinate to the systems and the structures that are sent to test our resolve to rise up, and to think free and be free, and to build free. What's the underlying energy for that? Again, wow. Clarity, clarity. I'm seeing one of the ways this is coming through as since the Hecate video, people seem to be finding their wolf voice. They're howling, you know, and so one of the things I say very often in my therapeutic work with others is all behavior is okay. And that can create a release in the body. All behavior is okay. And one of the behaviors that has been suppressed globally is the behavior of anger, the behavior of rage, the behavior around dissonance and my right to disagree with you vehemently. And I got personally tested on this via my brand new YouTube channel. And yes, absolutely. And my path is about me walking my talk. So my talk is find the wild woman voice. And this isn't for women, this is for humans. And within every human is this wild woman, this feminine creator, Kali, Hecate. It's the energy that destroys illusion, that burns bullshit. Okay. So I got personally tested with, oh, I haven't done it, have I? Shall I do it now? Yes, I'll do it now. Right, bear with. Because there's a million thank yous that I want to share. Right, let me just move this. Move. Sorry. How often do you talk to your laptop? Okay, so here are my thank yous. Okay, so we're with clarity, exploration, and getting tested. So welcome to the village, growing village family. I'm still tossing up between those two words. Master Flow 1, thank you for being here. Jessie Ilnicki, I think I'm going to go for. Welcome. Celeste Norney, welcome. Epifania Feliciano, welcome. Jordan Potter, YouTube blocked your comment and it started to read really interesting. I was really intrigued. So I don't know if you can find a way of resharing that message. Yeah, Jordan, welcome. Ebony Pierce, David Walker, and Julie McVeigh, welcome to YouTube. Brand YouTube. Welcome to Goodbye Google. I'm loving these names. They're so creative. I get stuck when I'm trying to come up with different usernames. Lame. Goodbye Google. Jordan Oliver. Justice for you. Thank you for challenging me today to respond in a much stronger way. Thank you and welcome. And so brand new tube, you don't have to be a sub to leave a comment. So I'm saying thank you to people who leave comments because I don't always see how, I don't know how to work it, basically is what I'm trying to say. So thank you to Damien Medvescus, welcome. Thank you to Aradune Crystal Universe, welcome. Thank you to I is Ready. welcome. To Jewel22, thank you for your beautiful feedback. And to Tallulah, thank you too. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. So yeah, I had a quite a pointed piece of feedback on one of my videos on brand YouTube. And I want to teach myself to respond in a different way. And that's going to mean getting in touch with a much deeper voice within me. And I did. And that might invite, you know, more bile. And so be it. All behavior is okay. And if you come at me with a poison chalice, I'm going to meet you in that. And I'm going to grow as a result of that. So that collectively, I'm seeing a lot of that. I've just done the Leo reading and I could barely speak because my throat was clearing all the way. So Leos, kudos, good work, because when you do it for yourself, you do it for the collective. So the throat chakra is opening up. The solar plexus is massively activating, and we've done all that work on the sacral and the base at the end of 2020, coming into 21. And all of that looks like will, creativity, truth, expression, let it out, okay? So, right, so we are with initiation, gaining clarity, and exploring a new path, exploring a new expression. And to explore that new expression, you might have to deeply challenge your structures and beliefs around politeness, courtesy, compassion. I'm going to throw that one in because I think too much compassion can liberalize your sharp points. Okay. Yeah, you might have to challenge some old belief systems to really explore different ways of expressing. Do you remember I shared with you the other day, I'm being invited to live through a few alter egos, and which is why I'm exploring different channels. And that's just going to allow the spectrum of my voice and my expression to come out so that no part of me is shamed or guilted or suppressed or hidden. And that's another labor of love. That will probably take me the rest of my life, but it's something I'm committed to. Right, we are cooking on gas. These beautiful cards. Custodian, taking ownership of our stuff. Dreamer, healer, clarifying clarity. Exploring new paths, getting ready for this full energy of initiation and the new beginning. Ah, wow, okay. This too came out in the Leo reading. What am I loyal to? Well, what are you loyal to? Are you loyal to being nice? Kind, giving, loving, yada, yada, new age, new age, new age. Are you loyal to your what's the word? Loyalty. Are you loyal to your loyalty to self? Okay, that's a bit convoluted. It is what it is. Are you loyal to your truth? Are you loyal to all of your beliefs and values? I'm not. I know I'm not. I know the bits that I've got to work on. The yin and the yang of being human. Okay, the darkness exists within the light and the light exists within the dark. You cannot have one without the other. So I know that it looks like and sounds like I'm bashing this whole new age, divinity thing, and I think there's merit in it, but I think it gets dangerous when we constantly pursue the light. So are we doing that to bounce over the dark? Or are we taking time to go within and rummage through the basement to see what's ready to be healed? And are we doing that on a regular basis? There's a lot of truth coming out in this. This is moving into, yeah, it is, isn't it? Right, let's move these up because we're going to move into April, I think, here. I'm going to keep that as the beginning of the April card. And let's reset these. Right, so that's March. Healing, 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 March. April, initiation. So an initiation can be as small as me being brave enough to speak a deeper truth on brand YouTube. That was my initiation into what's it like to, and it made me shake. So it's releasing a really powerful part of me that I still have to temper, because I'm not out to destroy anybody's field. But I am definitely out to be loyal to a much more powerful voice within me. Watch the Hecate. If you haven't watched the Hecate, have a look at the bonus off Eucharist reading and the Hecate reading. They're very powerful, very, very powerful. So tell me about April. Golden, golden, golden. Gosh darn it. Look at this energy. Oh my God. Wow, wow, and wow. Solar plexus all over the show. Okay, so we've got initiation into creation. So personal creation does not, was it, gosh, did I say insubordinate in this reading? Insubordinate. I'm going to bring it back in again. So this is the thing, when I'm channeling, I don't know what I've said to who. Okay, creation. So what I'm sensing into is the kind of creation that's going to get initiated as we move into Aries season is a kind of personal creation. It's creation on my terms, creation on your terms, according to what you're loyal to. Okay. According to what you're loyal to. And this is going to be very different from the kind of creation historically, because that kind of creation is generally coming from a squashed child. Okay, so PTSD, trauma, moral injury, and the grown wounded child is all of my work. Grown wounded child seems to be the common denominator of a world full of children, educated, religioned, bullied, subjugated, judged, squashed. Do you remember I read that passage from my Bible? Bear with me. The other day, Women Who Run with the Wolves, and she's written this beautiful piece in there about the instinct injured woman, but I would say the instinct injured child. Children play instinctively. It's how they learn and grow and stretch. And what was that beautiful? That's child creation. Absolute curiosity. Absolute curiosity. A child can build a whole town with 3 items. And it's that kind of curiosity and playful creation that refuses to defer, to be subordinate to a system that's heavy and serious and judgy and controlling. So becoming insubordinate is defiantly creating. I'm loving this energy. This is speaking straight into my inner child, who was always getting into trouble. Okay, so we're going to start creating from a more of an unwounded place. Wow, free child. That looks like beautiful chaos. Okay, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. I'm loving this energy. Oh. For me, that might be the essence of 2021. 5, diversity. Generally, I find human beings have not learned in a healthy way to meet another's difference. And so we set up structures like good and bad, right and wrong, successful, failure, lots and lots of dualistic paradigms to measure the human, instead of welcoming and meeting diversity. Okay. So if that's what we end up with at the close of 2021, I would be a very happy bunny. How do we meet diversity? So brand YouTube, and the harsh comment that was left on one of my videos, I can meet that competitively and I can rip him a new one. Or I can see the diversity and I can see what they were in. I say him, it might be a woman, I don't know. Or I can see what they're in without deferring to it and allowing that to change the way I speak. So my first response was, don't be rude. That is not freestyle, free state creation. If it's anything that starts with a don't, is not in free state. So I'm not going to be loyal to that. I am going to be loyal to what's this actually telling me? Okay. Clarification. What are the facts? What is actually being said here? Okay, so we have a diverse point of view here, which is coming from that. So I brought my diversity to it. And it felt good and strong and truthful, and nervous and wobbly. It was a lovely changing energy. So yeah, how can you bring your diversity? What is your diversity? Here you go, grab a journal. How do I define my diversity? Start writing. Because when you see it on paper, you can start building it and identifying it and becoming loyal to it. Diversity. Because the world is changing as we know it, and we're going to need that. It's going to be a tool in your toolbox. Diversity, because we're going to have to rebuild like we've never seen it before. That's part of my diversity. Is my intuition. I am seeing so many people becoming highly intuitive, highly empathic, telepathic. It's like, do we even have to try and tap into that anymore? It's coming so naturally. Diversity. Okay, there's a message in there to tune into your intuition. Connect with your guides, whatever guides you. Connect to the voice within. And ask it, show me my diversity. Because it might not even be present in your world. It might be part of what got buried. Your diversity. And you might not expect it. It might be radically different. Show me my diversity. Okay, show me my diversity. Yeah. When you find your diversity, that which identifies you as unique, can you be loyal to it? Can you plant it in the soil of you and help it to grow, nurture it? They're done. And nurture it. Okay, give me some more messages for April, please. That was in Leo, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah. So in order to respond to this comment today, I had to shift my energy. I had to go into divine feminine, Hecate. I had to shift my energy, and I had to feel the pull of, I'm not going to be a nice girl if I do this. Okay, so just breaking that down, helping that to dissolve, letting that program know that it's safe to move, to shift, try something new. Okay, because like I said before, humans are messy buggers. We're messy. We haven't learned how to master this avatar. We know so little on a personal level about our avatar. I don't know how the endocrine system works in relation to the lymphatic system and the central nervous system and the parasympathetic nervous system, and how my brain works and the mind and the emotions and what is my gut response. And oh my Lord, I know so little. So I'm messy, and sometimes I get up. All behavior is okay. I have no intention to wound, to harm, and to hurt. That's what I'm loyal to. Okay. Let's have one last message for April. So many beautiful messages. Exciting. What supporting energies are there, please? What supporting energy? What's going on? It's those, isn't it? What supporting energies can we harness to help us get the most? Would that be a good question? What supporting energies can we harness to help us get the most out of April? Oh, I can't help myself. I've got to bring the shadow in. Look, I'm a shadow walker. I can't help it. Embrace the dark. Yeah, I'm going to have a similar conversation to you that I had with a client recently, that I've had with many clients actually, so they do start doing their shadow work. And when they start moving down through the layers of illusion, where they've deferred to, succumbed to, subjugated themselves, weakened themselves, limited themselves, as they move through all of those layers of illusion, they get into the cosmic space, which is the black. And what I see again and again is, and I used to see it in myself, is my first response to meeting the black was fear. Because we don't like not to know. Because we live in a society that needs us to justify our own existence, defend our stance, if you like, make ourselves worthwhile, purposeful. Yeah. Well, what if I'm not worthwhile? Can I be not worthwhile? Can I be without purpose, please? So embrace the dark, because it might feel, as you start to shift your energy and play with new expressions of yourself, you're going to have to pull that up from the dark, because you're creating straight from void, and the void is within you. You are the universe. This is the active intelligence within you. Source is within you. It's all within you. So I'll say to you what I said to these clients is there another way that you can meet the real depth of yourself? If you put fear aside and make it a cup of tea and give it some cake, because it's fearful, Is there another way that you can meet your darkness? So embracing the dark is going to support the collective. Yeah, lovely. So with this, I'm getting reflect on the hidden self. Reflect on the mirror self, how others mirror you back to you. Because if somebody comes along and triggers you, if that trigger's within you, it's already within you. All they've done is kindly pulled that string and plucked it for you. So all of life is a teacher. Okay, and when you're ready to learn, somebody will turn up and punch you in the chest, punch you in the ego. So yeah, sit with it and play with it. The shadow self, the unexpressed self, the wild self, the powerful self. Lots of feminine energy in this. Okay, okay, right. So that goes with creation. Be vigilant about what you're creating. Again, my parameters are what I'm loyal to is I have no intention to harm or hurt or wound. So as you create this new, beautiful, glowing self within, but breaking down and dissolving all the layers of illusion that we've been in these blooming last few thousand years, I want to say kind of protect it, because we're talking about seedlings here, and you wouldn't put a seedling out in a storm, would you? You wouldn't put a seedling out in the storm at the behest of some wild weather, just as in the same way as you wouldn't birth a new idea in a crowd of people that can't quite meet you yet. You would protect it like a child. So yeah, protect the wild. There is a card in this deck that says protect the wild and the green. Green shoots are young. I'm loving this reading. It's ages since I've done a big fat reading. Any more messages from this deck, please? No, no. Oh lol. I'll just do a quick flick on that because nobody likes that card. I'd like to find every deck of cards ever made and destroy that card. But look at this. See yourself in nature. If you're birthing green shoots, treat them as you would if you were a custodian for them. Protect them. Protect the wild and the green. Bam! Am I going to pull one last card? I think I'm going to pull one last card. Let's go with this one. Oh, it's not that one, is it? Oh God, wow, beautiful, beautiful. The Holy Trinity, the triple goddess, Christ consciousness. Oof, lordy, lordy, lordy. Glorious energy. Oh God. Oh, my heart is bursting open. Yeah. Yeah. I'm hearing something like initiate yourself into your inner vision. Initiating your inner vision. That's it. Initiate your inner vision. I'm excited. So I'm going to leave it there. My beautiful collective YouTube fam, I love having you here. I love doing these readings. I love this playtime. Thank you so much for getting us to 100 subs. It's relatively a tiny number, but to me it's huge. It's got noughts on it. So I'm going to leave you with my love. I wish you a fabulous weekend. Yeah, happy healing. Birth what you can't yet see. Loads of love. Take good care. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See you soon. Bye.